Hey everyone, it's John here from Hot Take Hockey, and I just want to go right off the bat and say I do not advocate for fake news, but in some sense, I'm here to shut it down. And I think for Mitch Marner heading to the Zurich Lions, it's not going to happen. And if you guys are familiar with the situation already on Twitter with some sources, I'm going to talk about in this video, talk about some comparables and how this has happened before, and just in general, how I believe this Mitch Marner situation is going to go down. So if you are here again, please do subscribe, drop a like. All the support does mean a lot on this channel. So I'm going to give you my opinions because you are here to learn more about it. So let's start with the sources. So right off the bat, Rick Dhaliwal, 24 days to training camp and still no Brock Besser deal. Some RFAs might be looking for a place to play if no deal. European source tells me Mitch Marner camp has already contacted the Zurich Lions of the Swiss League. And now Darren Dreger. Reports are accurate. The Marner camp has had discussions with Zurich. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go there to train in early September. Dubas and Ferris met last week. Positive talks, but no progress. So based on that, Rick Dhaliwal, reliable source, reliable European source, says Mitch Marner and his agent in some sense have had contact with the Zurich Lions. And right off the bat, you guys should know as well that Austin Matthews played there for a year. And Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner, of course, are close. And that's something to look at. But also, we've seen in the past other RFA situations or players in general, and whether it's a tactic from their agent to have contact overseas or use that as a threat if their RFA or contract situation aren't going well. And obviously there's other situations with, Alex Ovechkin, when the Olympics weren't going well, he was threatening to go over to the KHL, but he's still a member of the Washington Capitals. Or other RFA situations in the past, like Sam Bennett or an Andreas Athanasiou. I think Athanasiou was the prime example for a while there when there was a big holdout for him. He kept threatening, his agent kept threatening that he was going to go overseas. Josh Anderson was another one. So I think we've seen in the past, I do not believe Mitch Marner is going to sign with the Zurich Lions. I think this is one of the most unlikely options. I think another unlikely option would be what Darren Dreger later tweeted after that tweet, was him potentially going to training camp without a contract. I think that's very unlikely. I think that's right there with him going overseas. I think the likely options at this very moment would be either him being traded. Darren Dreger also mentioned that with all of this, trade talks might heat up. And if we're going to see a holdout, the other likely option would be him just doing a William Nylander 2.0, which is not ideal for both sides. So whether it's holding out till October, November, or December 1st, that's what we might see from Mitch Marner. Or this just simply gets resolved and you get a contract done before opening night, and that's that. But I think we're obviously talking about Mitch Marner, and everyone knows Toronto, the media presence is very strong. Obviously, there's a lot of sources in Toronto, and we always talk about the Leafs situations, but there's other RFAs, and whether it's Travis Konechny, who many believe a contract will get done, same situation with Brayden Point. Obviously, Brayden Point, a more significant player at this very time, but a lot of people believe he'll get a contract done. And then obviously Patrick Laine and him and his issues, Kyle Connor, Mikko Rantanen, some defensemen, Charlie McAvoy, Provorov as I make this video. So there's a lot of other RFAs, but for Mitch Marner, there is some connection here. There is some past comparables of RFA situations threatening to go overseas. I wonder how close this gets, and if you saw that Darren Dreger tweet, obviously, me showing it to you, Mitch Marner, if he does go training in Zurich in September, you know how crazy that's going to be in terms of just the media attention and, how that's going to feel for the Leafs organization and Kyle Dubas. Obviously, the pressure is going to be on much more versus, obviously, William Nylander was training in Switzerland for a while, but never with a specific team kind of tagged with him. Versus, Mitch Marner with the Zurich Lions, Austin Matthews played there. They have a well-known organization there in Switzerland. So that'd be much more of a worry. And obviously, many believe right now that Mitch Marner is the better player. Obviously, we didn't see a great year from William Nylander. And I believe that Mitch Marner is a better player right now. But that's up for debate. And I think overall, however this goes down, there's going to be a lot of media attention. Obviously, the channel is going to keep talking about all the RFA situations. But when things like this have come out, I have to talk about it. So let me know your thoughts on this. Thank you for watching again. Please do subscribe, drop a like, comment your thoughts. This was John from Hot Take Hockey. Have a good one. Peace out.